Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy MidPokeMaster here today with EWT Season 2 Week, Week 7 against Frosted, coach of the Copenhagen Sawsbucks. So, Frosted's really good. She's like one of like the 2 or 3 females in the draft league community that I know of. So, she's really exciting to fight her. She's really good at Mons. So, this is a must win battle, because if I don't win, there's a very good chance I don't make playoffs. Even though I'm 4-2, this league, just because it's 7 weeks, makes every battle matter so much. It's like you can't just have an off week. You just have to win every week, it feels. So, yeah. So, but before we get any further, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell in the top right corner if you want a notification whenever I upload. So, Frosted is doing pretty well herself. She's currently, I believe she's the same record. She's actually 5-1 or 5-2. I can't tell because I'm recording this the day it's going up. I played her while I was on vacation and didn't want to record a team builder while I was on vacation, so I'm recording it now. So I don't know how this battle went, but who cares? You guys still get to watch it. It's a pretty good battle. So her team consists of Dragapult, Obstagoon, Rotom Heat, Alolan Ninetales, Bronzong, Vaporeon, Stunfisk, Vileplume, Clefairy, and Girder. So as you can see, I'm bringing Bulk, Rest, Sleep Talk, Spirit Break, Grimmsnarl, especially defensive. I just know this mod just wins because it's a great Dragapult answer. It's the best in the game from what I've seen, because you can take any move. The only move it gets to hit Grimmsnarl is Steel Wing, but she has to be Life Orb or Choice Band to 2-hit KO me unless they're like Dragon Dance. But I can just bulk up, so like they don't 2-shot me anymore. I take hits from Obstagoon. Once I get a few bulk ups up, nothing on the physical side can break me. But then I can just Spirit Break and like lower the opponent's special attack stats, so I can, I won't take as much damage and I can just set up and win. I feel like this Grimmsnarl has a great matchup, and I think it can just win. Next up, we have the Breaker / another one con, Lumberry DD substitute Dragon Punch Dragon Claw with the max attack adamant, 156 speed and 100 HP. There was a reason for that amount of speed, but I could not tell you what it is right now. It might have been Choice Scarf for Alolan Ninetales if I get to +2. Or it could have been Rotom Heat, or it could have been Obstagoon. I really can't remember off the top of my head, but the Lumberry, I can easily come in on something like Rotom Heat. If they Willow, who cares? I have the Lumberry. I can sub up as they try to Willow or T-Wave me, and then I can Dragon Dance. They don't really have a way. Rotom Heat doesn't have a way to like damage combo outside of like Hex or Foul Play, so I can just sub DD. I expect Infiltrate or Dragapult, but sub isn't really necessary. There just wasn't a 4th move I needed, so I just gave it substitute so I could set up on the Rotom. Or if I predict like Alolan Ninetales to set up, Veil, I can just sub DD on it, so I don't have to worry about taking too much damage. Then next up, I have Choice Scarf Heliolisk, outspeeds the entire team outside of Choice Scarf Dragapult. Thunderbolt, U-turn Hyper Voice Dark Pulse with enough speed to outspeed to speed tie Alolan Ninetales if it's Choice Scarf itself. Thunderbolt plus Hyper Voice does a good chunk to everything on the team. The mons it doesn't hit are Dragapult and Bronzong, but neither once you take a Dark Pulse. And U-turn is just really good momentum because I need to get in my breakers on their bulky mons like Vaporeon, Vileplume, Bronzong. So it just helps me get them in for free. Next up, I have Trick Room, Life Orb, Brigniclus with Psychic, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Max HP, Max Special Attack with the Modest Nature. Well, Quiet, I mean. So, if I set up Trick Room, I can kind of just spam Psychic. They do have a Dragapult and Obstagoon, but I have Shadow Ball for Dragapult, then Focus Blast for Obstagoon, so I can just do a lot of damage to everything. Then I have AVX Cavalier. You've seen me run this quite a bit. Knockoff, Ironhead, Megahorn, Razor Shell, max HP, max attack with the Adamant Nature. I can take pretty much any hit from Dragapult, Ninetales, pretty much anything, and I can just fire back with like a knockoff on the Dragapult, Megahorn on the Obstagoon. I can Razor Shell the Rotom Heat on the Switchin', I can Iron Head the level 9 tails, knock off from Megahorn the Bronzong, Megahorn Vaporeon, Stunfisk is a bad mon, but I can Razor Shell, Megahorn the Vileplume, Iron Head Clefable, and just do decent damage to Gritter. So like, this one's another great breaker that's also defensive this game. And then I have physically defensive Avalugg with the heavy duty boots, Toxic, Avalanche, Body Press Recover. I really expect Wrong Zone to come to set up rocks. So just having those heavy duty boots, so I can keep my sturdy intact of like Dragapult starts setting up. This is a great physical Dragapult answer. So I can pretty much Toxic like the Vaporeon that's coming in, because otherwise I don't touch it. I can Avalanche most things, and then Body Press is mainly there to hit the Rotom Heat, which otherwise I don't really touch. And then Recover just so I can keep up my defenses. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the battle.
And we are here with the battle. So, I didn't already say in the team builder, I am actually playing while I'm on vacation, so you might just hear some unnecessary background noise. But here we are. So they bring Dragapult, Alola Ninetales, Rotom Heat, Vileplume. Really surprised about Vileplume, but Vaporeon and Obstagoon. Was I bulletproof Obstagoon? I should be. Not Obstagoon, Como. I was bulletproof. So, I feel like Verniclus isn't a bad. Actually, Heliolisk is kind of my best, I feel. Because I just kind of get... I can Volt Switch on everything. I could have led Reuniclus, but if they led Dragapult or Obstagoon, I was kind of in trouble. More so Dragapult than Obstagoon. I meant more so Obstagoon than Dragapult, but good luck, have fun. Toad, Frosted, and DMs. So, sorry if this sounds a little bit wonky. I did a little bit of testing, just trying to make it work, but I don't know if it's perfect. So they lead to Alfred. That's Dragapult. I'm fine with that. So Heliolisk versus Dragapult. Dark Pulse does a good amount. So I kind of just want to click that. That could be Choice Scarf, but they are Choice Scarf. So that did a good chunk. Looks like they did around 47. So that looks like they're more specially offensive. But some things have to take a Dark Pulse. They'll probably just expect me to go for a U-turn, but we know they're Choice Scarf. Send out minutes. This is the Rotom Heat. How much do they take? They took like 30%. So my switch in here is Reuniclus. They have the freest Volt Switch, but this isn't something I mess around with. I just go for Pain Split. So I'm just going to set up Trick Room. So now they go for Volt Switch. I'm fine with this, because nothing really wants to take hits from this. Like she can play like Psychic and Obstagoon kind of stuff. Herald. That's the Vaporeon. So Reuniclus to Vaporeon. If she's not especially defensive, I do run 50%, so I'm just gonna Psychic. So let's see how much this does. Yeah, that was a crit. And they go for Shadow Ball. 115 to 7. $115 to 7. That did 108. I don't. This is like offensive AV. But I can't really switch in anything here, so I'm just going to Psychic again. Because now they're low. Goes for Shadow Ball and they're going to kill me. So Vaporeon kills Reuniclus. But this is pretty free Grimmsnarl. Like setup. Because like if you go Vileplume, I can just Spirit Break. So I'm going to click the bulk up. And like this thing's very low, so it can't really do much. So like, if I just start setting up here, Vileplume only does 50% if it's like no special attack with Sludge Bomb, so if I just Spirit Break it, I can chew those hits easy. This is what I want. Scald, I'm fine with that. So that did 60. How many more turns of Trick Room do I have? I have one more. So I want to bulk up here. So I'm at +2/+2. So I think I'm going to rest this turn. Yeah, I'm going to rest. Just so I can be at enough health. Like if she brings in Vileplume here. And sorry if I say he, it's just a force of habit because I don't know many female draft league players. So it's just a force of habit to say he. So they can either just stay in and let me get my rest talk here, or they can just continue, or they can switch on to Vileplume. But like if I would have Spirit Breaked here, that would have been bad for them if they switch in like Vileplume, because then it makes it even easier for me to set up. And if they have like Sleep Powder, that's kind of good. So they're going to switch out into Doom. Okay. So I clicked rest. So how much does Vileplume do? Does 48 to 57, but I'm at full. So I'm going to click Sleep Talk. So we'll get to see how much like their Sludge Bomb does, and if we get the Spirit Break. So let's see what we get. Okay, we get the Spirit Break. That's what we wanted. That did a good chunk. Their special attacks dropped. So how much does this do? Okay, they have Strength Sap. I'm fine with that. Am I though? Because now I can't really break this thing. How many Strength Saps do you get? So I click Sleep Talk. I get Rest. What does she do? Leech Seed. So this is not the way I thought it was going to go. You only get 16 Strength Saps. Okay. I'm going to switch into Excavalier here. Or Heliolisk, because they're not gonna... They could click Sludge Bomb. But I can kind of pressure you with Hyper Voices. You are at -1, please don't disconnect. So I'm just gonna Hyper Voice here, try to break you down a little bit. I just need some damage off on this thing. So you're down to like 51. They click Sludge Bomb again. Do you kill? You don't. I feel like this is pretty free Dragapult. So I want to go Excavalier. Because like you can assume I'm just Choice Scarf. And like if they stay in, they just click Sludge Bomb. Or they click Leech Seed. Okay, yeah, so they switch out into Alfred. That was the Dragapult. So like in my eyes, this is a pretty free knockoff here. Because like even if they go Rotom Heat, that would be a pretty free combo, I feel. Yeah, so they just U-turn. That does 16. Just so they bring out Rotom Heat. Let's see what this does. It gets rid of the Rocky Helmet, that's useful. So I want to switch out into my Como here. I feel like you would vote switch out here actually. I should have gone to Heliolisk and just sacked it off. Yeah, that was a misplay. That was a big misplay. And so let's goes whoop, 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 whoop. So that's the 11 Ninetales, that's fair. Oh, I get it, because what does the fox say? And it's a fox. That was pretty good. If I win this battle, I'm pretty sure it's going to be off of timer. So they're probably going to click Aurora Veil, or just straight Moonblast. 132 to 106. So they're especially offensive. But I'm going to click Razor Shell here. Because there's no way you stay in. So they go into minutes. I thought that would do more. I get the defense drop. So now I go into Heliolisk is worthless here, and I don't want them to get the pain split off. Like on something really valuable. And if they go overheat here, that's just free Como setup. I need that Vileplume gone. Because once that's gone, Grimmsnarl just straight wins. Okay, so you're gonna kill me here. So Rotom, he kills Heliolisk. And it's like, even if I can get my Avalugg in on like Vileplume, so they go back out into Alfred. So you've taken a little bit of damage. Grimmsnarl's pretty free here. But so is Excavalier and this thing. But Excavalier's the switch in. I probably should have gone Avalugg because that's not as useful this match. But literally a knockoff into anything is super useful here. And I don't know how much you do to Fire Blast to me. I'm pretty sure I was asleep for 2 turns with Grimmsnarl, so I could have bulked up. And so they're just going to U-turn back out. I'm going to get a knockoff. Because even if you go Rotom Heat, that'll still be decent damage. So Herald. That's the Vaporeon. Yeah, that's fair. Do we get to see the item? Just so I know if it was the Soul Vest. It was the Soul Vest. So Excavalier kills Vaporeon. But I really need to clutch up here because I need to win this battle. And I don't know if Bulletproof like doesn't have Moonblast affected. I hope it doesn't. And does my Como outspeed Scarf Dragapult? I do not. So they bring out minutes. I can't really switch anything in here. So I'm gonna click Razor Shell. So yeah, like if that happened. That would have been huge if I would have just killed this thing. But then I also missed. So I really can't say much there. But see, I can't even sub DD in front of this thing because... So they go for Volt Switch, okay. The thing really wants to take damage. So Excavalier to Rotom Heat. So it does 50 and I get... Are you kidding? That sucks. But... Not my... I mean, it is my problem, but nothing I could have done there. Mega Horn does a good chunk, so I just need to get it off. And I don't believe he has a way to touch me, and that's why he just leads seated. Yeah, so he gets the Strength Sap. But I just need this thing gone, because otherwise Grimmsnarl does just win like I've said. That's unfortunate. I'm not going to die here, but... Actually, I do die, so... Vileplume kills. Vileplume kills Excavalier. Rotom Heat kills Excavalier. Passive. So I don't think they'd have Moonblast because otherwise they would have shown it. But if they have Moonblast here, that's just... that sucks. How much do I do with Como to this thing? Not much. I needed to keep my Reuniclus around for this thing. So I have to Dragon Claw here and just let them kill me. They're going to hit the Moonblast here. So Vileplume kills Como. I have to hope for some reason they stay in here and take this Avalanche. Like, that's my only way of winning at this point. They could easily go Rotom Heat here. Yeah, I should have clicked Body Press there. Minutes. Because I probably would have killed this thing. And now they just get the pain split off. So I'm gonna click Body Press. Yeah, Body Press would have killed this thing. And they click the pain split. We'll have to timer solve this one out, guys. So they click Overheat. They miss. But this is also another free pain split. But I want them to get to the -2. Okay, yeah. Rotom Heat kills Avalugg. Rotom Heat kills Avalugg. So I'm gonna click the bulk up here. And I just have to... I don't really know what I can do here. Because Vileplume's back at full, I don't have Fire Punch. I should have been like bulk up Fire Punch. I should have been like bulk up Fire Punch, Sucker Punch. Because that also would have been good. So I click the Volt Switch. It's not going to do anything. So Grimmsnarl to Vileplume. I don't do anything. Okay, they actually go on into this. I mean, they've seen my full moveset, so they're probably just trying to get the Moonblast drops. But I have to click the Spirit Break here. And I have to hope I don't die to this Moonblast. That could set up a Aurora Veil. Nope, they just go for the Moonblast. Does that kill? It does not. That did 155 to 0 to straight 5. Do I die? Do I get lefties first or hail? Hail. So that's GG. Ninetales kills Grimmsnarl. So we lost 5-0. I don't think I played that game great, and I don't think I'm gonna make playoffs because of that. So if this is the last EWT video you see of me, thank you all for watching this season. I might do like a season recap, just going over my season and how I felt. So thank you all for watching. We're gonna fall to 4-3. Let me pull up the standings. So we're gonna fall to 4-3 -1, and I don't think that's gonna help us make playoffs. I think we're gonna be out of playoffs because of that. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. We might still make it, but I really just don't know. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.
So I am recording this after the battle, and I just wanted to say this was an unfortunate loss, but it means we are out of playoffs. If you haven't seen the other battles this week, the people that I needed to lose for me to get in won. So, it's just unfortunate that I feel like we had a pretty amazing season. I feel like if we had another week, we could have won. We could have gotten to playoffs, but I'm not ashamed of this season. My losses I didn't play very well in, but I feel like in all my other battles I did really good in. I feel like I proved that I was good, and we're at the 7th seed and top 6 make playoffs, so the person above us is also 4-3, but they have 3 more differential, so it just, but my 3 losses were against the people that were at the top of the league. So Frosted currently is number 1. There's still one week 7 game that hasn't been played, which is, what's their name? Skyrander versus Shuckle King. So, yeah. So currently, not Shuckle King. Skyrander's 4th, Otto is 2nd, and Frosted is 1st. So it's just I lost to arguably the 3 best coaches in the league. So I'm not ashamed of that. I felt like I played good this season, as I said. Como, I believe, is still the kill leader. Como is still currently the kill leader, so it doesn't look like much can catch up to it. So I'm proud of how I used Como when I didn't know how well I was going to like it at the start of the season. This draft definitely wasn't my best, but this is probably my favorite draft to use out of my 3 Wi-Fi leagues that I was all playing in at once. So I'm definitely not ashamed of this season. I've had a lot of fun. I plan to do a season recap. I believe that will go up next Sunday. Don't know what I'm going to say or do on it, but if you have any questions you want to ask me about this season, leave them in the comments. So yeah, as I said, we're unfortunately not going to make playoffs, but I just want to thank Otto for letting me be in this league. It was a great opportunity. I've had a lot of fun, made a lot of new friends, and got closer with one of my other friends. So thank you all for watching. If you watch me this EWT season, thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.